What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jokz Lokz on a third video. Yeah, I might do 4 videos a day, straight up. Or maybe this might just be my last one just for the day. I ain't decided yet. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting topic right here. Yeah, this is probably one topic y'all gonna definitely wanna know about. You ever be traveling and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, this is gonna be the positive and negative going to Tijuana, Mexico. Now, yes, I said Tijuana. I don't know if you ever been to Tijuana, but it's if just in case you don't know where it's located, it's on the border. It's like a border city by San Diego, right? Yeah, it's like 30 minutes, about 20-minute, 30-minute drive if you're from downtown San Diego. So like, yeah, man, or you can get there by driving. You can get there by even taking the trolley from downtown San Diego all the way to Tijuana. Now I'm gonna put it like this though. Now you probably read some news about this city of Tijuana. It's crazy as a motherfucker. If you looked at the information, yeah, it's the world capital of murder. Out of any country, they say that the city of Tijuana is the murder capital. It's definitely not New York. It's definitely not LA. And it sure the fuck is not Chicago. Okay? And there are some other countries that are crazy as hell too now. Now, like I said, there's other parts of Mexico that's hella crazy, like Juarez, even Acapulco, even Mexico cities. It's a lot of them places, man. But yeah, Tijuana they say that's the #1 murder capital of the world. Now, you got Caracas, you got Cali, Colombia, you got, what's that place in South Africa, Johannesburg. Them places are crazy as hell too. But yo, if you ain't ever been to Tijuana, I'm gonna give you the ups and downs if you ever come out here. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's if you come out to Tijuana. This ain't no game out here in Tijuana. I'm just gonna give you the ups and downs. If you ever come to Tijuana, man, you gotta be street smarts, goddammit. Now this is gonna be, now I'm gonna give you all the positives if you ever come to Tijuana. Cause I travel, I've been to Tijuana, I go to San Diego, I be in LA. But yeah, I've been to the border, trust me. I went through some crazy experiences over here in Tijuana. And I'm gonna give y'all some ups and downs behind it now. Now in my opinion, because I lived in San Diego, been to Tijuana. In my opinion, Tijuana's a better city overall. Has more shit to do. But it's dangerous as hell if you're not familiar with the city. I'm going to give you the positives behind it, though. Now, there's some positives. It's pretty relatively safe in the daytime. Now, if you do come to Tijuana, I advise, if you've never been to Tijuana, to take a taxi, or they have an app called Didi, D-I-D-I. It's actually, you'll probably save about half the cost of a taxi. Taxis are relatively not too expensive, but you gotta be careful with the taxis because there are some taxi drivers that will rip you off. If they know that you don't know the money, like if you ain't familiar with the pesos and everything, oh man, they'll take advantage of you. They can sense if you ain't ever been to Tijuana. They can tell if you a newbie, so you better be careful. Like, it's best if you take a taxi, take the Taxi Libre. If you're in Tijuana, take the white and orange taxi. Don't take the white. Don't take the yellow. Don't take no other color than green or whatever. Definitely don't take that all yellow one. Don't mess with that one. That one's probably a ripoff. I ain't never took it, but I know that one's more expensive. But yeah, there's some other positives, man. You got downtown. You got the Revolution. That's where all the You got the bars, you got the clubs, you got a lot of eating places you can go to in the daytime. It's a lot of scenery. And you can also, there's a place called Playas, the beach area. It's a nice little area out there. And if you want to go further out, if you want to go a little bit further out there, you can go to Rosarito. Yeah, Rosarito's pretty nice, man. Nice resort. Got a lot of clubs, a lot of bars. I've been out there. And if you do go to Rosarito, like especially if you're going to go clubbing or eating, anywhere around the resort area, the beach area, there's 2 clubs I recommend. You got Papa's and Beer, and you got Coco's Beach. I've been to Coco's Beach. Pretty cool. But also, in the daytime in Tijuana, you can also you can go to Plaza Rio. Plaza Rio is like a little shopping area. Got a lot of stores and stuff over there. Now I think if you go like what's it called? Agua Caliente, like further down, they got the mall out there. Yeah, you got the mall. Like, in case you don't know the name of the mall, you can probably Google it or something. I don't know the exact name of it, but it has like, I walked past this right by, and then you got like where you can gamble called the Caliente. If you wanna, if you like to, go to the casino and everything, you got that. You got one on Revolution. You got a few of those. Even like right after if you decide you want to cross the border walking, there's a pedestrian bridge by the Tijuana River. Now, that's a sketchy bridge at nighttime. But in the daytime, it's relatively safe. That's the case if you know your way around and you want to walk it. But I wouldn't recommend it. Like I say, if you know your way around, go ahead and walk it. But if you don't, take a taxi, or like I tell you, take a Didi. And then you got like, this is gonna probably be one of, they got a place called Coco Bongo and Poltergeist, 2 nightclubs on Revolution Boulevard. Man, talk about ladies, talk about ladies, talk about some fine ass women. Now, if you want to go to the nightclub, it's on Revolution. That's the street. And this is gonna be probably, and you got a lot of good eating restaurants that are all nearby too. There's one that I personally go to myself called Los Boys. That one got some really good tacos, really good fajitas, man, banging. Man, like, I go there all the time, so that's one place I recommend. It's a place called Los Boys. Then I heard there's a good one for like 200 pesos. You get like a whole big thing of fajitas. It's like next door to that. It's over there by, you have the Arc and the 7-Eleven. You cross that street, you walk that little pathway, you'll see a hotel called Nelson, and there's like a restaurant in between there, and it's like a little pathway. Now, if you're into the gay scene, they got some bars right there. It's one called Hawaii, but right now everything is pretty much closed, but if everything gets back to normal, like I say, that's where you like to go if you slide that way. I'm straight, but I'm just saying. And like I tell you, the number one thing that you're gonna really want to hear is the strip clubs. Oh man, this is the one you're gonna really want to know. In case you ever come to Tijuana, now you can go there in the daytime or the nighttime. I recommend, if you're not familiar with it, just to see how it is, go in the daytime. But if you decide you want to go at night, take a taxi. Now, if you know your way around, you can take that risk and walk it. But I don't recommend that if you ain't familiar with the area. Now, I gotta recommend some strip clubs for y'all, man. It's all full access. You can touch these girls. I swear, it ain't like the States where you can't touch the girls. You can touch these girls anywhere you want, pretty much. Now, you got a place called Playboy. Yeah, it's okay. Then you got one, Golden Palace. It's a little bit better. Then you got one, pretty decent one, called Chavelas. It's another one. And these gonna be pretty much the top 3 that I'm gonna tell y'all, motherfuckers. Now, if you wanna go to the strip club, these are the top 3 I recommend. Those other ones I mentioned, they decent depending on what night you're going. But these are the top notch. Write this down if you have to. Atelitas, Chicago, and Hong Kong. Man, when you walk up in that motherfucker, Ain't nothing but thickness up in there. You like big booty, big breasts? That's where to go. That's pretty much, like I said, but the crime is pretty low in the daytime. Now, you do have drug dealers out there that sell in the daytime. Yes, they sell out in the open. You know, they do that 24/7. You're going to walk across that. You're going to see some prostitutes. And that's definitely not the negative thing. That's a positive thing. You got the prostitutes all around. It's all legal. If you want to get your thing on, you know, they right there. They all around there. It's called a street called Coahuila. Beautiful women. Beautiful. Thick, curvy, chubby, skinny, however you like your female. They all there. Now, this is going to be the part you're going to really want to listen up on. Because this part can get your ass killed if you ain't careful. Be careful on where you walk at. Now, this is the negative. Don't walk on that bridge at night if you're not familiar with the surroundings. Because you got some strange characters that hang under them bridges, man. They could rob you. If you got valuables, I recommend don't wear that shit, especially at night. Don't wear it at all, to be honest with you. Don't even go out wearing it at all, because they will rob you. Don't walk around with your phone out at night if you're not familiar with the area. Just don't even take it out unless you're like in close to like a crowded area. Where if it's all, because it's really sketchy out here. It's dark as hell in Tijuana. The streets be real dark and sketchy. It's scary. Even I've been to TJ. I'm coming out here for years, and I wouldn't even just walk on any street myself, even though I'm pretty familiar with downtown. But you wouldn't just catch me walking in any neighborhood either, because some of these neighborhoods are really dangerous. You might get caught in a crossfire because you got like the cartels and stuff. But the cartels, they don't mess with innocent people. Now, if you involved with the drugs and dealing with them people, now you might get yourself blasted. Just letting you know, you got to be careful who you involved with. And like I say, man, you got a lot of deportees. It's probably one of the highest deportee areas. So, like I'm telling you right now, if a guy speaks real good English, I advise not to trust him. He ain't up to no good. If you catch him, if you out there at nighttime, so you want to go out clubbing or whatever, and you got this guy talking this real good English to you, I'm going to tell you, he could be up to no good. He could be setting you, you got to be careful, because these people will set you up out here. They will have you killed if you're not street smart. You got to watch your eyes at all time. Watch the body movement out here, man. These people crazy. This a war zone out here. You got to not be playing, man. And then the police, whoo! Let me not even get started with those motherfuckers. Crooked as hell. If you driving, you got California plates, be prepared to get pulled over. Make sure you got your insurance. Because if you ain't got nothing on you, and don't be caught with no weapons. I'm advising you now. Don't be caught with no fucking guns. Or any kind of, because that's illegal out here. That can get you arrested in prison. That can give you prison time in Mexico. Don't carry no guns. I don't care if you have it for your protection. Don't bring it out here. Don't bring it to Mexico. Don't bring it at all. Leave that shit at home. I know you want to protect yourself, but like I said, you cannot do that out here. And the police, they're real crooked. They will randomly pull you over. They will see if you got drugs. They will take your money out your pockets. So make sure, people, if you have any money on you, put it in your sock. Don't carry that shit in your fucking pocket. Because them motherfuckers, if they check you, they will take your shit. They'll try to plant drugs on you. They'll do anything just to get money off of you. And if you do have any drugs on you, just bribe them, because that's your best way of not going to jail. If you got a little bit of weed, just tell him. Don't be all like, "No, man, I ain't got nothing on me, man. I ain't got nothing." Nah, if you really got it on you, they're going to check you. Be honest with you, if you got a little bit on you, just tell him and be like, "Here, man, here, take this, put a 20 right there." He'll probably let you go. Just don't fucking play games. They don't play games out here. They will beat your tail. And like I say, man, if you do go out at night, take a taxi or go with a friend. Don't walk out here by yourself. if you're not familiar with the area. Because like I say, if you walk in the wrong neighborhood and you looking too flashy, they will rob you. They might even just pop you and just leave you. They don't care. They will just shoot you. They will kill you over $100 out here. They will kill you over 50. They don't care. I'm just advising you people, if you ever come to Mexico, watch your damn back. Take a taxi or roll with a friend that's familiar with the area. That's your pros and cons of coming to Mexico and Tijuana if you do come. That's all I gotta tell you, man. Y'all watch your backs if you ever come out here. And be safe. Y'all take care. Like, click, subscribe to my video. I'm out. Jokz, Lokz.